That's why I was asking.
I don't think we are yet, but give me a second here. All right. It looks like we're live. Give me 1 second to verify that before we officially begin. If you're watching the replay or you're watching live, bear with us. We are still learning this technology. This is only about like our second or third time attempting this feat where we can bring to you this webinar style Facebook Live. And we are live, so this is awesome. I'm Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond, and welcome to our weekly Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans. This event is open to everybody. That means that if you are a Oil Shares VIP, if you're a doTERRA member that's on my team, you are more than welcome to come. It's a perfect place for new people to learn how to use the essential oils that they purchase in their starter kit. There is no sense in purchasing essential oils that you don't know how to use, right? So we want to make sure that you feel equipped to get the results that you're looking for, to use them safely and effectively. And we want to make sure you feel connected to our community. You're going to meet some of our amazing community members and leaders in the next 30 minutes. This call or video, depending on which way that you have chosen to join us, is also available to people that are members of other doTERRA teams. You are more than welcome to be here and use this as an opportunity to learn. We welcome everyone. And then thirdly, if you are searching and learning about essential oils and you're not a doTERRA member, welcome as a guest. The two groups that are going to have an opportunity to win prizes tonight are groups 1 and 3. So if you are a newbie to the Oil Shares team specifically, you're part of my team, somebody in my doTERRA family invited you to join as a wholesale member. Then if you've joined in the last 30 days, then you have an opportunity tonight to enter a drawing. You can do that one of two ways. You can comment below in the thread and say, I am a newbie and I was enrolled by, and then use the little @ symbol to tag the person who enrolled you in doTERRA. The person that enrolled you definitely deserves some props and recognition for caring about you and giving you the opportunity to learn more. And the next group of people that has an opportunity to enter to win a drawing is if this is your very first time attending our Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans event, and you are not a doTERRA member on any team, you're also going to have a chance to win in a separate drawing. We're giving away 2 roller bottle remedies. So it'll give you a chance to try something that'll be fun and effective for you to use. And you can enter by posting again in the comments, and you can say, I am a guest of, and you can tag the person who invited you to watch this video. If no one specifically invited you, you can say, I am a guest of the page. If you're listening on the phone, you can send an email to enter the drawing. Here's how you do that. You go to Oil Shares, SHARES gift, oilsharesgift@gmail.com. In the subject line, put Magic Beans Drawing. And then you're going to type your name, and you're going to tell us whether or not you're a newbie or a guest, and the name of the person that enrolled you, or the name of the person that invited you if you're a guest, okay? Sound cool? So we're gonna contact you if you are our winner, and we'll get that prize right out to you. Over the next little bit, we're gonna be talking about some essential oils in a specific starter kit called the Aroma Touch Diffused Kit. Each kit, there are like a million different ways to use the oils in it. And for those of you that already have a membership, you probably have these oils already. And so you're going to learn a lot of ways to use those. We're going to be hearing our co-host tonight is Ronda Forrester from Leesburg, Virginia. She is my personal friend and colleague. She's a gold in doTERRA. We've known each other for many years, and we've been business partners now for, gosh, I don't know, like going on 6 years, I guess. And yeah. So we've been working together for a while. Rhonda's a beautiful person. She really cares about people, and she really wants them to have natural solutions for their wellness. And she takes very, very good care of her team. She has a giant doTERRA team that is part of my team. And you're going to hear from a couple, actually 3 of her leaders that are all silvers and above. We're going to be hearing from Silver Sharon Nichols. We're going to be hearing from Silver Michelle Myers from Florida. And we're going to also hear from Platinum Harmony Williams. So let me turn the time over to Rhonda here and let her take it from there.
Great. I appreciate it. And thank you for everything that you said, Deanna. I am so thankful for the opportunity to come and share with you all what I love about the Aroma Touch Kit. The wonderful thing about this kit is we often think of it as being able to receive the actual Aroma Touch technique, or people think of just the Aroma Touch oil. But this kit is so much more. And so tonight I went with the theme of a spa in the home, or relaxation in the home, things like that. I like to use this kit not only when giving the Aroma Touch technique, but to diffuse it in my home or on my body to help with various aspects. So when you start with an Aroma Touch, you typically start with the first oil, Balance. And this is one of our blend oils that we have. And the neat thing is with Balance, it does just that. It helps your body to just to come into a complete homeostasis, and just comes into a restful period where your body is just starting to settle down. And it helps with so many ways. I love using it with my try that one more time, my endocrine system, and being able to help support my system with the oil, and just giving that wonderful effect. So if you've got it, I love using it. I use it every morning. I'll usually inhale it. I like to apply it on the back of my neck and on my wrist. This way I can smell it all day as I'm going throughout my day. Sometimes if I feel that I'm going to be anxious, or I'm going to an area that my nerves feel a little off, I do tend to put a little bit right here on my chest. So there's many ways that we're able to diffuse our oils and get the wonderful benefits, not just through an Aroma Touch. So the next oil is actually lavender. And we're going to be hearing from Michelle here in just a moment when she's able to get clicked in. Michelle's going to be sharing with us about lavender and some of the wonderful ways that lavender works great when we're diffusing it in our home. So Michelle, are you able to get unmuted there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right, so lavender is one of my favorite ones. I use it all the time. I don't just use it for myself, but I use it for my dogs too. It's very calming. So anytime I'm wanting to calm either my nerves, or even my dogs when they're stressed out from fireworks, or a lot of people over, like when I have classes, I'll take a little lavender and put it on their bandanas to keep them calm while friends are here. I love to use it on bug bites, bees. As a matter of fact, I had a team member call today. I have a bug bite. What do I do? So I told her, put a little lavender on it and it'll calm it right down. I also keep a bottle beside my stove. So if I get a burn while I'm cooking, I just put a little lavender on it and works great. It's great for sleeping. I love to diffuse lavender with Breathe at night. You kind of get the best of both worlds, a good night's sleep plus open airways. So I love to combine those together. It's great for that. When I'm a little nervous, like if I have to do a speech or something with work, I'll put a little on my lapel, or I'll use it in my diffuser jewelry. And another great way that I love to use it at nighttime, which I just did a little while ago, is I'll put a few drops in my lotion, and then I just rub the lotion on right before I get ready to go to bed. And it smells great and softens your skin, and you get the aromatic benefits of the lotion.
Wonderful. And I really appreciate you sharing that, because like you say, lavender is another great one that we can diffuse, and we'll get you remuted here in just a moment. But I really appreciate you taking the time to share with us on that tonight. Now, we've already talked about a couple of oils, and we were talking about diffusing them, and we've talked about ways we can put them on our bodies. But before we go too much further, I want to talk about, now this is one of our mini diffusers. This is the Aroma Light. I also have pedal diffusers. I have diffusers in every room of my home. It's a great way to uplift your moods, or as the school season is starting, I like diffusing some of our oils that are great for boosting our immune system. And one of those that I like using is the Melaleuca. It's also known as a tree tea oil. And Melaleuca is one of those great boosters for our bodies when we have, we're getting out, whether we're in the workplace, in a Sunday school environment, in the classroom environment. Our children are exposed to lots of wonderful things out there in the air. And maybe you don't have children, but your coworkers do. And they're going to bring into the office everything that's shared at home. So I love using the Melaleuca to put in my diffuser. Actually, I diffuse Melaleuca along with, I use a cinnamon oil. I use cinnamon or cassia with me, and it just creates a really unique scent. And yet it's great for, like I say, helping to, that's actually one of my son's favorite blends. He likes to diffuse, and he keeps it going there in his living room. So that is what I love about the Melaleuca. The other oil that we diffuse regularly here at our home is On Guard. And I know we've heard lots about On Guard, especially over the past week. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit more. On Guard is great to stick in your diffuser. And I keep it in my diffuser literally from September till about May. Once again, because of all the germs and everything that are out floating here in the air, it's a great way to keep our immune systems boosted. I'm actually getting ready to have surgery here in a couple months. And I love it because it helps my body keep its immune system built up and ready to deal with whatever it may be exposed to. One of the next oils I want to talk about is the Aroma Touch oil. And Harmony Williams is going to share with us on that tonight, how she likes using the Aroma Touch oil there in her home. So Harmony, we'll get you unmuted here in just a moment. And if you can just share with us how you like using the Aroma Touch oil in your home.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, great. I start out using Aroma Touch diffused on my person. In the morning, it sits right next to my bed. And when I wake up, I normally put Aroma Touch on right away to help with any stress or discomfort from my muscles from sleeping. So that's kind of my favorite way. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I got a little fussy one. And so I normally start by putting it like on my shoulders and on my back right as I wake up. So normally my kids come in and give me hugs and we snuggle in the bed and they smell it on me right away. So I'm diffusing it not just for me, but also for them, but with it being on my person. And then I love to put it in the diffuser and diffuse it throughout the day because I love the way it smells. And probably the reason why I love the way it smells so much is because I know my body recognizes the relief that I get from putting it on. And so I really feel that that when I smell it, my brain can also know, like, it's just so comforting to me because I know that how it makes me feel. I also use it lots of ways in the house. We use it combined, like with the Deep Blue as a rub on any kind of a sore muscle. And then I also use it like in a foot soak. I do foot soaks really quick in just a tiny tub of water a lot of times once my kids get down at night and go to bed. And so I probably Aroma Touch is my number one oil to use in a foot soak. Just for me personally, I love the way it smells fresh. It's relaxing, but then because it has the peppermint, it's also a little bit of a pick-me-up. So I love everything about the oil. It's one of my very favorite oils, and I cannot imagine life without it. But like I said, I use it mainly in those ways, and I love to apply it to even like a lotion and use it as like a hand lotion as well because I love the smell.
Right. And that's just it. The aromatized oil has got so many wonderful, wonderful benefits. And the neat thing too is it does work at the nerve ending level. And so I like using it for that when I'm dealing with pain. And so, that's just one of the other many, many benefits of the aromatouch oil. And so thank you very much for taking the time to share that with us tonight. And for those of you that maybe you're new to oils, maybe you don't have a wellness an account yet, membership yet, I want you to know, as I'm going through these oils, I'm talking about them in the order that they would be applied when you receive an aroma touch technique. And so actually the next oil I'd be talking about tonight is the deep blue. And Sharon Nichols is going to be sharing with us on the use, how she likes to use the deep blue in her home, and the many benefits that she finds by using deep blue. So we'll get you unmuted here in just a moment, Sharon. And if you can share with us a little bit about deep blue.
Okay. Can you
All
hear
right.
me?
How are you doing tonight?
Very well, thanks. Excuse my gravelly voice as usual. So my number one issue right now I'm having is, and it's been for months, but is the bursitis. And technically it's not my hips, it's the top of my leg where it meets the hip. So if I don't either put it on neat, the deep blue rub, or put the deep blue oil in the lotion, as Harmony said, and the lady before her, then just rub it all over my hips and apply it. Then I can actually sleep at night without waking up in the middle of the night with sharp pains in my hip. And then I've been also having some similar pain in my left knee. And I've been doing the same there, coating it morning and night, and as often as I can once during the day. But before, I was having to prop my knee up with a pillow every night just to get relief and to sleep throughout the night without waking. So then I started applying that, and I actually have diffused it some with Serenity and or wild orange at night. And I think that helps with the brain to kind of dull, that pain sensation.
Okay.
So you're not feeling it mentally as well as, getting the benefit from it. And really, it has, for probably 2 or 3 months now, been a lifesaver for me.
Well,
I
great.
don't have that hot pain laying on the right or laying on the left. And I don't do well with the small of my back laying on my back. So deep
Right.
blue has been a lifesaver for me. I used it with the grandsons when we were trimming some trees and working on the property. And normally I would have been dead that night, but I actually slept like a baby.
Well,
So,
great. And I really appreciate you taking the time to share that with us tonight. That, deep blue is one of those, like you say, it's a lifesaver. And as I shared with you all a few moments ago, we'll get you remuted here in just a moment, Sharon. I'm preparing to have some surgery. What I'm going to be doing is undergoing a total knee replacement for a second time on the same knee. And deep blue was actually one of my favorite oils. Actually, I used the deep blue rub more than I did just the oil. And I used it to massage on my upper thigh to help relax those muscles, to help them rehabilitate after going through such trauma with the surgery. And so the deep blue was truly one of my best friends in helping me to rehabilitate during that time. Now, the last two oils that are in this kit, there's so many benefits to them individually, but I love diffusing them together first thing in the morning. And these two oils are wild orange and peppermint. And if you've got them handy, trying to get my lids open here, I love to just take and I'll actually hold them in one hand and I just dot them in my hand, flip it back over, rub my hands together and breathe it in. And it's so invigorating. It's such a morning motivator, or maybe you have the afternoon slumps at work. I love diffusing the wild orange and peppermint together in our home. It's one of the first ones I get going down in our living room first thing in the morning when we're getting up and getting going, because it's a great way to just kind of give your mind a better focus. It puts you in a better mood. I've actually got a couple of friends that use it with their teenagers, and I'm sure nobody else out there has grumpy teenagers on school mornings. However, what she has found is she takes those 2 oils in and she puts them in her hand like you saw me do. She rubs it on the bottom of their feet and just closes the door and goes back out. And she said it's amazing the attitude difference when they come out of their room. They're not as grumpy. They're not as sassy. They are more compliant. And we all know what those teenagers can be like. And so, you know, if nothing else, wild orange and peppermint to have a decent morning to get going out the door, especially with, you know, a school day, or maybe you've got other events going on. You know, it's amazing how, and it's not just teenagers that don't like to get up in the mornings. You know, we adults, how many of you all really enjoy getting up on a Monday morning to go back to work? It's not usually your most favorite thought in the world. You're already starting to think of Friday afternoon. Well, you know what? Put your Friday afternoon in your hand. Just use these 2 oils. Give them a great big inhale. And it's amazing how it will change your whole mindset and your attitude and give you that extra pick-me-up for that extra boost of energy that you need. And so that's the 8 oils that are in the Aroma Technique kit. If you've never experienced an Aroma Touch technique, I would highly recommend that you get in touch with somebody that's silver or above, your team leader is silver or above, and ask them if they can either give you one or if they can direct you to someone that can give you one. It is totally life-changing and such a wonderful way to just invigorate the body, but yet give it the relaxation that it needs. So on the days that I can't get an Aroma Touch, I like just opening up, and I will actually open all 8 bottles and set them in a room and close the door, walk away for a few minutes, and then come back in, and just the smell, the aroma of all those oils working and coming into my body system just creates such a tranquil feeling. A lot of times I'll do that when I'm getting a shower. So I'll have the steam of the hot water from the shower mixing with the aroma of the oils. And it's just a wonderful way to get your day, you know, whether you're trying to wind down at the end of the day or relax after a hard day's work. So I, you know, strongly recommend, if you are looking for a spa day, but you can't get out of the house, get your oils out and put them in the diffusers. Use natural diffusers like your hands, your clothing, your hair. There's so many ways that you can get wonderful benefits from all these oils. Deanna, do you have anything that you'd like to add to this kit?
Of course. Do I have anything to add? That's hilarious, right? I mean, I always have something to add. Well, we had this amazing event in Bedford, Pennsylvania this weekend, and we had a bunch of our awesome ladies. I know I see Anna on here right now. Anna's one of the folks who actually got certified to do the Aroma Touch technique. And there's the specific technique that Ronda was talking about where you can use these 8 oils and apply them in a particular order and in a particular way. And it really helps the body's immune system. It helps to balance the nervous system. It helps the brain. It helps your body to relax and your nerves to be calm. And balanced, and it's just a fantastic experience. And so we had several ladies that learned this technique this weekend. And then the next day we had this awesome event where they just gave a whole bunch of them to people. And it was such an amazing thing to watch all these people come in, and you could see that they were stressed or not feeling well, or just like it was Saturday morning, and some of them just kind of crawled in. And then as they walked out of the room, having had the aroma touch, they all looked so relaxed and they had such a wonderful experience. We had a lot of brand new people join our team because they just loved that experience. So whether you are a member or not, if you've never experienced the aroma touch technique, you have to experience it. It is like, it's just beautiful and amazing. And it's not a massage, it's totally different, but it's such a great way to get an experience with the oils. If you want to get these oils in your home because you don't have your oils yet and you haven't had the opportunity to get started, somebody cared enough about you to invite you tonight to be here. And that person is the person that you're going to want to reach out to. They're going to help you get started and figure out which starter kit works best for you. Of course, we talked about the Aroma Touch Diffused kit, and that's a great one to get started. When you get a starter kit with doTERRA, it also comes with a free wholesale membership for a year. And it might sound scary to you that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm joining something. But I tell you, like, that's one of the best decisions I've actually made in my entire life was becoming a doTERRA member, because number one, the education and the support that you get from your community like this right here. And also we have a secret, and our team, we have a secret members group where you can ask questions and learn from each other's experiences. That is valuable. You also get the oils at the best price. Friends don't let friends buy retail, okay? And so when you have a doTERRA membership, you get the oils at 25% off of retail. It's an amazing deal. We also give you the opportunity, the optional program, the loyalty rewards program. I can't imagine why you would not want to be part of that. You get an additional 10 to 30% back on every order, and plus free shipping rewards. So I mean, basically, if I spend $100, I'm getting $37 in free oils I can cash in next month. That's wonderful, because some of you are wondering, like, how can I afford these oils that I desperately need for me and my family? And that is the way, is to become a doTERRA wholesale member. This month, we have this really, really awesome promo, and I have to tell you about it, of course. You have the opportunity to actually get 2 free oils when you get started with doTERRA, and these oils cannot be purchased. So this is the only way you can get these if you live in the United States. We have Litsia, which is a wonderful oil from Australia. We also have Manuka Touch. And I have to tell you, I've really been liking this Manuka Touch. It's very cleansing to the body. And I also found out that Litsia is extremely important for fighting different kinds of pathogens. So these are good oils to have in your home for like big stuff and also for everyday stuff. And how you get these is you choose a starter kit that's worth 200 points or more. So the person that invited you will help you find a kit. So if you wanted to start with this Aroma Touch Diffuse kit, you would need to add something else to it. One way that you can ensure that you get the 2 free oils, by the way, they're worth $100 together. So spending like 200 to get another 100 is a really smart bargain. One of the ways is we have a kit that has emotional aromatherapy oils in it, and they come in rollers. If you were to add the 6 emotional aromatherapy oils, which includes things like cheer, forgive, peace, I love peace, use it every day, passion, there's 6 oils in there. If you add that to your Aroma Touch Diffuse kit, that will give you an additional 6 oils plus these 2 for free, okay? So you're still gonna get your free membership, you're still gonna get amazing support from your community. And we hope that if you will join us and get your starter kit, the next week you'll come back and be on here, and you'll have an opportunity to enter. You can enter tonight as a guest for the roller bottle, and then you can come back next week and enter as a new enrollee and have another chance to win a roller bottle remedy. So as we're wrapping up here, please, if you have not commented that you're a first-time guest, that's not a member, say I am a guest of and tag your inviter. If you just joined our Oil Shares family in the last 30 days, comment I am a newbie and I was enrolled by, and tag your enroller. Those 2 things will enter you into 2 separate drawings where you can win a prize. We are back here every Sunday from 9 to 9:30 Eastern time. We have a different amazing co-host like such as Rhonda. Thank you so much, Rhonda, for being here. I learned a lot. What a great idea with the shower idea. I think I'm going to try that. That's beautiful. And I like what you called it. You said like you got your Friday in a bottle with your wild orange and peppermint. I'm probably going to steal that. That was such a clever statement, and it's so true. Wild orange and peppermint are very calming and clarifying to the mind. And so if you're worried that tomorrow's Monday, just wake up with your wild orange and peppermint, and it can be Friday. It can be Friday every day this week. So we'll be back here again next week with a different panelist, a different topic, talking about a different one of our starter kits. Great way for you to learn, a great way for you to connect with a guest that maybe lives somewhere different from you. Maybe you don't feel like you're ready to present the oils to a friend, but you can connect with them right here.
Yes.
You can also bring your new folks that you just helped get started and make sure they feel confident about how to use their oils. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Rhonda, again, thank you. Thank you to Harmony, to Michelle, and to Sharon. It's great having more than just me talking on these magic beans now. I love hearing from all of our amazing leaders. And so we'll see you back here next week. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful week this week. Shine on.